I wanted to share with you that we're having a problem in the 25,000 gallons. It began about, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, more noticeably, and then it intensified in the last week or so, if not a few days. Almost all the koi, or 75% of the koi, have a rip in the lower lobe of the tail fin. These 3 are the only ones that do not. Unicum has one. Roma, that was just by here, has one. Half and half. Kujaku is missing a good chunk out of the same lower lobe of the tail. What else? Yeah, Marky has one. The Yamabuki, the yellow one, same rip on the same spot. And Ghost has one. Yep, right there, see? So this is the half and half. And Mike and Amanda's one doesn't have one. Benny Goy doesn't have one. I've seen it. I mean, there is a little piece of fin missing on some other koi in the same spot. Well, yeah, the Blanche, the Kojako, she lost that bit from the, but that was a while ago, probably about a month ago it happened, so I didn't think much of it. I'm thinking it's probably arapaima, because could be wels, but Wells has been here for such a long time and he's never done that. He usually, if he does any damage to the koi, it's to their heads. He bites them on the head once in a blue moon, and then let's go. So this is let's say this is some kind of a new development, maybe because we have a lot less visitors and we don't feed them as much, especially the arapaima, which we feed by tongues with the visitors. They don't get enough food in between the 1 in 4 days feeding. That notch in the tail of the progenius mahseer, that's been there since we rehomed it here, so that it's not related. There's nobody here to blame but the arapaima, wels. I don't think the sturgeon would do that, or the helicopter catfish, leerii, right there on the bottom, the black one. But I doubt it. I doubt the helicopter. I doubt the sturgeon. And between the arapaima and wels, I'd probably blame the arapaima. But why would they try to swallow or bite the koi tail first, starting from the bottom portion of the tail? I don't know. Yeah, probably got a little too pessimistic. About half of the koi are affected right now. Benny is not. The failed Asagi is not. The I forgot the name of that. The Sanki is not. Well, yeah, Sanki is missing a little chunk, little piece out of the same area on the tail, as you can see. The Shiba is fine. The mahseer, the 7-stripe carp, cigar sharp, they don't have that, but they're really, especially the mahseer, are so alert and so evasive. I mean, they can evade any kind of, most kinds of dangers. Phoenix bars, same. They're very aware of their surroundings. Koi are kind of more oblivious. are not as smart, I would say. Mahseer are smarter and more athletic than koi, and more alert. Anyhow, that's what I wanted to share with you. And really, I mean, ideally I need to take the koi out of here, no matter the size. I'm getting tired of all this damage on the koi. They're too timid to cope with these big growing predators and brazen fish like mahseer. I see how they're darting away from the arapaima right now, so that again, that strengthens my hypothesis that it's probably the arapaima. I gave him too much credit. I thought they would not show any interest in any fish they cannot swallow, and they cannot swallow any of this koi for sure. I need to start to think about taking out the smallest 7-striped carp right there. The bigger ones are okay, but that guy is smaller. That's a bigger one. They're probably still alright, but their turn is not far off. As this is gonna be the arapaima kingdom, this tank, in terms of the influence, what stays and what goes. Whales and sturgeon are easier to manage, but the arapaima are much greedier, much more efficient predators, much more motivated to eat anything and everything that they can stuff in their mouth. The oral barbel looks alright, but it's also torpedo shaped. Yeah, it's got a rip in the same spot, see? Tiny, small rip in the lower lobe of the tail. So there's a lot of consistency in this damage. So yeah, I must take koi out, and the sooner the better.